2020. Just 2020. Wait, I already said that in my Everything Wrong with YouTube 2020 vid. Well, much like that video, I'll be talking about not all, but definitely the highlights of the bad controversies that happened to Twitch and streamers throughout the year 2020. There might be some crossplay now and then with a few streamers depending where they are currently streaming, much like how Pokimane will be in this video, as well in my YouTube 2020 vid. Please note that I won't be talking about any solicited allegations towards any Twitch streamer, as that's what they are, allegations. Also, in no way, shape, or form is this a personal attack on every person that gets mentioned in this video. I don't know these people/influencers personally, I'm just stating their controversies that happened to them at face value while giving some commentary and joking about along the way. With that being said,
so let's just jump into it.
To start things off, you get Bad Bunny, a political streamer who complains about her followers and watchers for not subbing to her. And although she didn't really do anything that wasn't against Twitch's terms of service, this type of behavior shouldn't be replicated, nor does it make good streamers. Same thing with Predatory for shaming her cheapskate viewers, her words not mine, because they're not subbing. Probably not the best person when she has gone on record for saying that she as a person has more value than everyone that is watching her stream. But the sub begging continues on with Amanda Cerny, who needs 500 subs or else she won't be sticking with her current streaming schedule at the time. Next, you have popular streamer XQC getting suspended for playing a game called Strip 4, since he was technically breaking their terms of service for showing nudity, even though it was in a video game. However, people have been pointing out that this is very hypocritical of Twitch, because there have been other streamers in the past that have actually showed nudity on video games in their streams as well, that have not gotten banned or suspended. Then one former FaZe Clan member, who was under the influence, took out one of his firearms and fired it while on his stream. And because of this, he had been removed from the SOAR gaming roster, so in the words of Keemstar, he lost his girlfriend, Twitch partnership, and kicked from his team all in one stream.
What can I say? It was a hell of a night.
Next, you get an EA YouTuber and streamer Kirk saying that in his No More FIFA vid that someone from EA has terminated his streams for just broadcasting their FIFA games for no validation. This is probably due to how Kirk felt about how the company has been in recent years.
$20 to unlock the next letter, please.
Although the VTuber thing started in late 2016 with Kuzuna AI, but in 2020 the streamer Project Melody blew up in popularity even though she was heavily promoting a hentai website. This has caused other female streamers to respond negatively since they can't even link their Patreon or OnlyFans account when apparently Project Melody's actions were okay in Twitch's eyes. A well-known Czech streamer Fiendish physically abuses his cat live on stream, and because with people getting upset about it on Twitter, it got to Twitch's attention and Fiendish got temporarily banned from the platform. And people were wondering why it didn't take that long for Lily to get banned for the same timely manner as Fiendish did, since that only took 12 hours. Talk about gender equality. Next, Casey Tron was indefinitely suspended for a week for her insensitive comments that she made about the Raj show. When she was saying that she would spread the coronavirus as much as possible, jokingly, she said that this was an obvious joke, but that she takes full responsibility for what she said and that it was in poor taste. Despite what she has said, this is more of a looming threat of Twitch if they wish to take away their streamers' free speech, as well as the thought of being banned for an indefinite amount of time. It's like telling someone, hey, you're fired, but I'm not telling you actually are though. Speaking of bans, this guy Birdman got banned on April Fool's Day, and of course it's something that's vague as repeatedly directing abuse towards other channels on or off Twitch. The guy doesn't even know why he was banned to begin with. They do not provide him with any clips, links, or any explanation for his ban. Like, this isn't playing MW2 back then using JTAG on your 360, and next thing you know,
what? I got banned. I didn't even know I got banned.
Without it being obvious from that example. And you get unclear messages from your actions, you don't really learn anything from it. Same thing with these other streamers that have no idea as to why they are banned, like Velvet, Viperous, FaZe Adept, Kawa, Foosly, Fork Girl, Your Raging Gamer, etc, etc. And I wish that I could go on and be listing off more streamers here to show the sad reality of Twitch's actions, but I don't want this video to be longer than it already is. Therefore, I'm going to give a shout out to Streamers Reloaded YouTube channel who puts more effort into that topic. Next, with the rise of Valorant on the climb of popularity, streamers were allowed to distribute beta keys just to get their hands on for this game, although this has caused a lot of other players to even make several fake accounts to farm beta keys on streams. Although DrDisrespect, who was seen criticizing Valorant, actually did the same thing where he had his stream titled Drops All Day even though he didn't have drops enabled. Then Frosty Matrix TV is telling kid fans to steal from their parents' credit cards just to sub for him, when you should actually be using your mom's credit cards for Ninja who needs it more.
Attention, all epic Fortnite gamers. Ninja, he's in grave danger, and he needs your help. Seriously, he currently doesn't have enough V-Bucks to purchase the epic Raven skin.
Next, Salinity accidentally shows her nip slip and does not get banned on the platform for going against Twitch's terms of service, but Ruffle Rock can show the same clip, will get the ban hammer of a temporary suspension after an hour in, yet Salinity didn't get the same treatment during her broadcast. Like I said, talk about gender equality. You know what? Gender isn't even a factor anymore since Viperus said the N-word, but not the N-word, so Twitch is saying that it's okay for Lenny to say it. The crazy part is that she has actual Twitch staff in her chat, so it's clear as day that they are obviously picking favorites. Next, political commentator Destiny defends Invader V about calling her viewers cheapskates for not subbing for $5, gets and calls them inbred as if that's related to the subject at hand. But it takes one to know one, I guess. Then Twitch at the time was deleting simp emotes because Kotaku made an article of them stating how out of touch they really are. It's more of a PR move on Twitch's end because they are thinking that the word has a negative connotation to it about shilling money over to grills on the internet, when the initial definition is a simple person lacking common sense, a fool or simpleton. I guess by that definition that still makes Twitch a simp! Speaking about changes with Twitch, I guess we have the dumbest thing that they have done on the platform, and that is the Twitch Safety Advisory Council. What is this, Halo 2?
What of the council?
The main issue with this is that streamer Ferociously Steph should not have been put on the council to begin with, as this person is completely against in-game voice chat for not being inclusive, whatever that means. It seems that Twitch is trying to pull a diversity quota since Steph is trans, and that's this person's only requirement. This person has also discredited straight white men as if your gender, race, or ethnicity has anything to do with you playing video games with other people. And it doesn't help that this person thinks that all gamers are white supremacists. With that context out of the way, your fellow Arab was temporarily banned off of Twitch for streaming a documentary, and a phallic statue appeared on screen for a couple of seconds, and the guy got the ban hammer even though he deleted the clips and the VODs. Same thing happened with XQC when he watched gorillas mating for some reason.
I will be Diane Fossey, and they the gorillas. But where can I find the mist?
Your fellow Arab then tweets about the whole situation, saying about context doesn't matter in Twitch's eyes, even though that they have stated before that your intent matters on this platform. Hypocritical as always, never change Twitch. Speaking about things that never change, well apparently that's still Pokimane not being able to take criticism from It's a Gundam. She even went after It's a Gundam sponsors in that video and ends up losing them. It also doesn't help that she is favored by Twitch as she accidentally showed Pornhub on stream and does not get immediately banned for this, but only gets a warning for it.
Wait, we saw this, right?
Back to the platform, as a lot of people are worrying that Twitch will become like YouTube streamers are receiving DMCA takedowns from old songs or content they used. Pretty sure that a lot of broadcasters have music in majority of their streams, meaning that they have to browse and comb through all their past streams just to take care of the issue. And they will still get a DMCA strike for clips that they have already deleted. You know how long that can actually take to go through every Twitch streamer's clips or VODs? At least with YouTube, they'll tell you exactly where in the video it has copyrighted material in said video. Meanwhile, their support teams say that this was a sudden influx. Yeah, sudden. Then, if things couldn't get any worse, the National Music Publishers Association and Record Industry Association of America are planning on handing out live DMCA takedowns. Yes, you heard me right. There could be essentially DMCA takedowns while you are streaming because you are playing music during your broadcast. It's a Gundam is back at it again with Pokimane, as his account was banned as he was, quote, targeting others with repeated or severe personal abuse. Pokimane has then gone to people that she knows that can target Gundam's Twitch channel, as they couldn't go after his YouTube channel instead. Then he gets someone impersonating as well-known gaming streamer Shroud, as they take one of his old streams after Mixer shut down, never forget, posing as Shroud as if he is returning to the platform, and Twitch is well aware of it. Mind you, this was before Shroud has ever stated that he would return to the platform. Speaking of Twitch again, looks like they have been reading Arthur Miller's The Crucible, much like the Salem witch trials. They too are cracking down on allegations, and Twitch feels like it's okay to be banning streamers over this, even though that they are just allegations. It's funny because you can't spell Twitch without hypocrisy, because even the CEO of the platform has sexual allegations towards him too. And throughout all the people that are coming out about the sexual allegations, another staff member named Hassan Bakhari is abusing his power and preying on young women to heavily promote their channels and on the platform, meaning Twitch has no credibility to who they hire for their staff. Then on July 26, 2020, one of the most popular streamers, DrDisrespect, was unexpectedly and permanently banned on the platform. It was not a DMCA takedown that was rampant throughout the time, and even now we don't know why Doc was banned, as he doesn't know for himself and cannot say more of the matter, as he'll probably settle it with illegal action. But it's been hinted that Doc says that it's probably because of how much money Twitch was paying for him, since his contract with them had the most money than anyone else on the platform. But the whole thing is just speculation just from Doc, and it's just ridiculous how Twitch hasn't officially stated as to why their most popular streamer got banned, and it has infuriated everyone, including me. On another note, XQC has stated out that streamers get paid for broadcasting charity streams. Not all streamers ever get paid for hosting charity streams, but now that it's public knowledge, many people will now call out other streamers whenever they broadcast one, meaning more people will be less inclined to donate if they already know that the person was paid to begin with. Then with the BLM movement at the time, Twitch made a video on their Twitter account saying that they supported the BLM movement, but they received a lot of backlash. So much so, they took down the video because it wasn't showcasing the black community on Twitch. Luckily, other people, now working for Twitch, have made a better video to showcase the black community. So apparently the US Army has been streaming on Twitch, and at the time they were doing giveaways of Xbox controllers in the description, when in actuality it was just a sign up form. Now many people were complaining about the dishonesty so much that Twitch had to force the US Army to stop with the fake giveaways. The situation was so horrendous that the US Army Twitch channel was inevitably terminated. As much as I respect the US Armed Forces, the Army higher-ups should have known how bad this was going to turn out.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Then this trailer featuring an upcoming game called Gamer Girl, an FMV game in honor like the old classic Night Trap, where you play as the White Knight moderator to protect your online wannabe girlfriend streamer from the dangers of broadcasting live on the internets. The game got so much of a backlash that PlayStation had to remove the trailer from their YouTube channel, and even now the creators of the game have just been silent on the release date. This wasn't the best for Gamer Girl, as a lot of streamers on Twitch were infuriated that there should be a game where the streamer has to deal with a potential stalker when that already happens to actual streamers. Then some teenager literally took his mom's credit card and spent $20,000 on Twitch donations without her knowing. The mother has contacted Twitch and Amazon support teams, but they have failed to contact her or refund the money, as this is considered friendly fraud. Luckily, 2 of the 5 streamers have returned the mother her money, but this is still an issue that parents should be aware of, as Twitch won't return any donations or do anything that's helpful. Then after Leafy is Here made his content nuke video about Pokimane, saying about how low quality Twitch reaction streamers were in comparison to YouTube reaction videos, you get streamers like Destiny, Hassan, and XQC defending Pokimane, saying it is not comparable, but if you step back and look around, you'll start to notice that Twitch's guidelines are slowly becoming like YouTube's. So keep in mind, reactions are still okay and morally gray at best. That's a video topic for another day. But the idea of Twitch reactions taking as much time and effort as YouTube reactions is a resounding no. So for the next story, I didn't see you there, Burger King. Oh wait, I lied, since Burger King and another marketing company made a deal to where they are donating $5 to Twitch streamers, encouraging them to check the Burger King app. So this got a lot of streamers disappointed here, as it just felt like BK was taking advantage of their black content since it was predatory marketing. Man, is it me, or do I have a sudden craving to get a burp? Let's go back and talk about Leafy is here, as he jumped ship from YouTube to Twitch, but still got his channel permanently banned on there as well for no reason, even though Twitch has manually approved an affiliated status proof him a week prior. Poor guy just can't get a break. Then we have Twitch copying YouTube again for using mid-roll ads that streamers have no control over. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
So imagine just joining a stream and an epic gamer move is happening, and then
Castrol Edge. I'm gonna try this.
Oh, no, that's thinking with your dipstick.
So why did you hit me?
Because you were thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy.
It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
And because of this, Twitch wants to make more money off of ad revenue. They seem to be spamming their promos for Amazon Prime between 15 to 20 minutes for every stream, and although people have ways to block the ads, the streaming resolution is then capped at 4080p. Remember how YouTube used to remove its own features? Well, I guess Twitch follows suit by getting rid of the blind playthrough tag. Now you can still use the other tags like first time playing or no spoilers, so that the chat won't be giving you advice when you didn't ask for it, but they remove the tag solely that it won't be offending the blind. Yeah, I'm sure none of us saw that one coming. Next you get Face Swish, a Call of Duty Warzone streamer who did an alpha gamer move. After he was throwing a hissy fit, he turned a sweet 180 degrees and was shooting his firearm outside his window.
Jokingly.
Obviously you shouldn't be firing a weapon based on your current hatred. I honestly think you should only be using one either at A, firing range, B, shooting at home intruders, or C, for hunting. I know that I shouldn't get all political with gun control, but you have to be smarter than a 5th grader to be using a firearm. And I know all this sounds like a no-brainer, but it honestly feels like these people sure as hell don't have one. Then effective on January 22nd, 2021, lewd or explicit comments about anyone's sexuality or physical appearance is prohibited. There is no exception for public figures. The Confederate flag is now prohibited. You cannot even compliment someone on being attractive if they don't want you to. I guess Twitch hasn't heard of the First Amendment. Like, they don't think that people will not freely express themselves on other people. Also, in terms for the Confederate flag, guys, it's just a flag. It's only a big deal because people are making it turn out to be a big deal. When in actuality, it's supposed to represent the history and the lives of the people who fought and died in that war.
Where did that flag come from? Flag? Who gives a fuck about the flag? How about who's singing?
Then on December 9th, 2020, the platform included the words simp, virgin, and incel to be deemed as too inappropriate to be said in a stream, not depending on the context whatsoever. Why bother with these words when there are definitely other words that should be added to the list? Or why bother with censorship in general? To quote iDubbbz,
it's either all okay or none of it's okay. It's important to remember if you ever mistakenly identify a word as off limits. No words are off limits. You're allowed to get offended by the words and say, oh, I didn't like that very much. But for you to come at the person and say, you're a bad person for saying this, you're racist for saying this. At the end of the day, everything's a choice. Black people can choose to get offended by black slurs. Asian people can choose to get offended by Asian slurs. White people can choose to get offended by black slurs. And 10 among you can choose to get offended by black slurs. At the end of the day, it seems like white people are really just trying to make up for all of the torment that we've inflicted on black people. Well, keep at your crusade. I'm going to continue to act like they're normal human beings.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
As I said before, I couldn't cover every controversy that happened this year, although there has been a lot to keep track of. Also, I hope you guys check out my Everything Wrong with YouTube 2020 edition. And as I said before, let's just hope that things won't repeat themselves for the years to come. Right now, I'll give an update as to what's coming up next for the channel. I've been meaning to put out more commentary vids for certain YouTubers that you may have heard of. With that being said, thanks for getting to this part in the video. I hope you guys have a nice one. Stay awesome. Peace!